Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily and I talk books and stuff. So I'm going to be taking you through essentially a weekly reading vlog. I forgot to film yesterday. Today's Tuesday. I got a lot done yesterday and I got a ginormous book haul. I got a total of 19 books. I worked an 8-hour day and I read 3 books yesterday. So yesterday was productive. So I'm going to take you through the books that I read and the books that I got, and then I'll take you through what I did today. So let's go. So first up, the book haul. I got Horrid by Katrina Leno. I'm super excited for this. I have no idea what it's about, but look at that cover. That is amazing. I'm so excited to read this. I think I can smash it out pretty quickly. There's, just over 300 pages, so easy peasy. I then got Sword of Fire by Catherine Kerr. I don't know what this is about. It was a complete cover buy. Again, it's relatively small and I'm super excited. Been wanting to get into more fantasy, even though that's what I predominantly read, so it doesn't really change much, but we're doing it. I then have Romanov by Nadine Brandes. Don't know what this is about, but the tagline is "Not even royal blood can stop bullets." Super excited for this one. Super short as well. I think it's still just over 300 pages. So again, easy peasy, could get through it pretty quickly. And then I got Savage Lands by Stacey Marie Brown. This is one of the books that I read yesterday, and look, was it slightly predictable? Absolutely. Was it kind of repetitive? Yeah. Did I love it? Absolutely. This book was so good. I rated it a 4 out of 5 stars. It is 270 pages. It is the first in a quartet, I believe, and really good urban fantasy romance. The next book I received is Summer Suns by Lee Mandello. Don't know what this is about, but the cover looks insane, so super ready for this. Again, super short. I'm so excited with everything that I got. It's amazing. And then I have The Ruin of Kings by Jen Lyons, or Lyons. Dragon on the Front. Need I say less? I don't know what this book is about. I don't know what any of these books are about. I don't know what any of the books on my channel are about until I read them. And I'm sorry, but that's not going to change. I like going in blind. So I don't know what this is about. When destiny calls, there's no fighting back. I'm here for it. And the next book that I got is Twin Daggers by Marcy K. Connolly. I don't know what this is about, but I'm very excited. The tagline is "No room for error, one mistake is fatal, sold, sign me up." And there's that. And then I have Burning Glass by Catherine Purdy. This is the same author who wrote Bone Crier's Moon, I believe, and I auto buy most of the authors that I own. I physically cannot just have a single book from an author. It just infuriates me. And the tagline for this is "Her gift is the Empire's curse." Sign me up. I'm ready. This is awesome. And again, the next book I received is Blood of an Exile by Brian Nasland. Don't know what this is about, but Sentenced to Die, Impossible to Kill with a dragon on the front. A life-changing mission for a death-defying adventurer. That's all I'm gonna say. And then I have the sequel to A Songs of Wraiths and Ruin, and that is A Psalm of Storms and Silence by Roseanne A. Brown. Haven't read the first one, but I have a feeling I'm really gonna like it, so I picked up the second one for an immediate continuation of the series. This next one wouldn't necessarily catch my eye in a bookstore unless I read the tagline, and that is Curse of Gold by Annie Sullivan, and the tagline is an immortal god, a touch that kills, the ultimate battle. And y'all know I love a good war. I love a good war, especially a fantasy war. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. Gold in her hands, a contract on her head, a kingdom on its deathbed. Who needs more? And then this, again, following the theme, is an obvious buy, and that is The Rage of Dragons by Evan Winter. I've wanted this book for ages, and now I own it. It's about dragons, I'm pretty sure. I feel like they wouldn't lie to me about that. And the next books that I have is the first 3 books in the Wheel of Time series, and that is The Eye of the World, The Great Hunt, and The Dragon Reborn. I am so excited to get into this series purely because I need to watch the TV show, but I refuse to watch anything until I have read it. So that's what we're doing. And then, of course, again, back to the author by author thing, I have Gilded by Marissa Meyer. No idea what it's about, but I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. And then simply because I'm so in love with this trilogy that I need to have all editions possible, I have the illustrated edition of Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I plan to go through all her books, but have currently only read the first trilogy, and it was amazing. It was so good. Love it. If you haven't read it, do it. Do it right now. So continuing on with the books that I read yesterday, I obviously again read Savage Lands by Stacey Marie Brown. Loved it. Cannot wait for the rest of it. I also read An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Ferguson, whatever. I loved The Autumn King, but the book was the atmosphere amazing, but the book was still better than Sorcery of Thorns, though. I know a lot of people love that book, but it's you know, it was a nice, quick and easy read. I read it in one go, same as Savage Lands. Like, you know, I was just in a mood and I got it done. And then the other book that I read and finished was Blade of Secrets by Tricia Levenseller. This was so much better than The Shadows Between Us, but it was still just And so those are the books that I got in the mail yesterday and the books that I read yesterday. And I'm hoping to keep up this trend of reading from the time that I knock off work to the time that I go to bed. I managed to read from about 5:30 p.m. to 3 in the morning and got those 3 books done, so I'm quite happy with that. And I think now I'm gonna play a game on my iPad and watch some Criminal Minds, and then yeah, I had a big day today, so I don't know if I'm ready to read, but I will definitely be back into the swing of it tomorrow, and I will either be continuing on with Elantris or I will be starting Romanov. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Hello and good morning. It is Wednesday and I am about to start work. I usually work in my pajamas at the moment because we have to stay home because of COVID, and yeah, I work for a university and I create scholarships and do a lot of data entry, and so I'm going to be doing this for the next 8 hours. So yeah. Okay, I'm back. I did a little hiatus because some stuff happened. My partner moved in and it has been really chaotic with work, and so I haven't had a chance to sit down and film. So we're in a bit of a Groundhog Day because it's Tuesday again. I'm in different pajamas though, so that's a plus, right? So I have read a few books in between that first bunch of clips and the next coming clips. So I'm gonna continue the weekly vlog, but we're just, you know, repeating today because that's what we do. I'm not gonna throw away a haul, you know, and I'm not gonna refilm it because there were too many books. So I have another giant haul, but I'm on a book buying ban now, so I can only buy one book a month from now on, which I mean is really hard for me considering when I buy books I usually do $500 orders. But you know, your girl's saving because she wants to go overseas, so we're not doing that anymore. So I have some author by authors, I have some Stephen King books, I have some Brandy Sandy, I've got some other books, and yeah, I'm going to take you through them. So I think we're going to go with the non-author by authors at the moment, but as it's February, I'm doing a buddy read in Val's channel with a bunch of other girls, and we are reading The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. I haven't seen the movie, I haven't read the book, but I am so excited for this series because I heard that it does not hold back in any way, shape or form. I think this book holds trigger warnings for sexual assault and violence. I don't know anything else about it. I just know that it's crime thriller, maybe horror, not sure. But I will be reading this month, so you can expect my thoughts and a proper trigger warning list. So there's that. And then I ordered the entire trilogy, but so far only the first and the third book have come. But that is the Lightbringer series, I think. The Imperium trilogy. I'm just dumb. So we have Furyborn, which is book 1, and then book 3, which is Lightbringer. I'm so excited for these, and they have little, like, well, the first book has deckled edges, which we love. We love to see it. I don't know what this is about. Oh, the world will fall, two queens will rise. Okay, Brandy Sandy, let's get into it. I have no idea what order this goes in. I have a complete list of Brandy Sandy books that I read in their consecutive order, but it's on my computer. So this is going to be in no particular order, but these are the books that I bought. So I have 2 copies of The Way of Kings Part 1 because I was silly and ordered 2 instead of 1. And then I have Part 2 of The Way of Kings. So that's cool to have a book that's so big it needs to be split in 2. Haven't had that since Game of Thrones. I then have The Hero of Ages, The Alloy of Law, The Well of Ascension, which I know I said all of those like backwards, and Warbreaker. So I have those, and I need to build a Brandon Sanderson shelf immediately, but I have no room on my shelves, and that's unfortunate. I don't know what Brandy Sandy books are about, specifically the Mistborn series or any of it. I just know that they're high fantasy. I've nearly finished Elantris. It's been slow, but I absolutely adore his writing style, and I can understand why everyone is so obsessed with the Brandy Sandy. So yeah, that's all of them. That's 7 total Brandy Sandy books in one haul. Oof. And then I have 5 other books to show you, and they are from my king, Mr. Stephen King, His Royal Highness. I'm so excited to just read all of his things. I'm reading The Shining at the moment, and I'm just like, how does that man have that much genius in him? So I have 11/22/63, which looking at the cover, it is about the John F. Kennedy assassination, which is going to be interesting considering I really have only read horror or thriller from Stephen King. Sure, I read The Green Mile, which was devastating and fantastical, of course. And I read The Gunslinger, which was the first book in his fantasy series, which I will be continuing very soon. And I did read Billy Summers, which I don't even know what you would call that. It was like some spy thriller, like a hitman thriller. Wasn't about it. I have a feeling this will be a lot better though. I don't know if it's going to be horror. I don't know if it's going to be thrilling. I don't know if it's going to be like historical. It's historical fiction, right? Because it is history. Okay, never mind. I just read the synopsis and it's like an alternate history fiction. Like, what if he didn't die? Ooh. And now I'm really pumped for it. Like, really pumped for it. It's going to be so good. And then again, because I'm reading The Shining, I have the sequel, which is Doctor Sleep. I don't know if this was a necessary sequel. I will tell you that at the end of my read of The Shining on whether or not I think it needs a sequel. When I watched the movies, I definitely thought Doctor Sleep wasn't necessary, and I found the movies super boring. But now with the load of new information I've gotten from The Shining, the novel, I'm very excited to see where this goes. Yeah. And then I have a trilogy that Stephen King has written, but I'm not sure what the trilogy is called. Okay, I lied. It's the Mr. Mercedes trilogy, which consists of Mr. Mercedes, and I love these editions because they're so cute, and they're so cute and tall, and it's weird. And Finders Keepers, which is not in the same edition, which slightly annoys me, but all my Stephen King books are mismatched, and I'm gonna go through and rebuy them all when I get new bookshelves and a new house, and I'm no longer on a bed. And then the third book, which is End of Watch. I'm so excited. Yeah, I love my hauls, guys. They're just so many books. So it is 9:30, nearly 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna pick up The Shining and I'm gonna read in bed until I fall asleep. And I promise I will remember to film the rest of the week. So yeah, that's my Groundhog Day Tuesday take 2. Good morning. It is Wednesday, my dudes. And it's time to pick up the birds. So hi. Good morning. Okay, so I know it's a filthy habit, but I am a smoker. So I have my morning smoke, just can't function without it. And I've actually woken up early. So I have heaps of time to like feed the birds and pick an audiobook and reply to all the messages before I start work. And I'm doing remission work today. And I'm low-key obsessed with my job, so I'm super excited. I think all I've got planned today is work. I do have the dentist, so that's, you know, fun. But yeah. So I've started work. You're in a pot plant, by the way, because yeah. And I am so frustrated. My computer doesn't like me today. It's going super slow. I would have doubled the amount of work I've already done today if it would just do as it's told, but it's not. And these things happen. So, yeah. And I couldn't decide on an audiobook because I am a very indecisive person, and so we're going with next month's TBR and listening to A Dance of Dragons. And I'm super excited for this one because I didn't get to see a lot of Daenerys in Feast of the Crows. In fact, I didn't see any of Daenerys, so I'm excited. Okay, it is 5:30. I have finished work. I have a bourbon and I'm gonna watch the One Direction movie. I'm so excited. The way I love One Direction is like no joke. Like, I mean, come on. I really don't think it's fair that they went on hiatus and they just never came back. So it is nearly 7 o'clock Wednesday night. I watched the One Direction movie, I cried, I had dinner, it was a lovely time. And I have 3 new books to show you that I got in the mail. And I'm very excited for them. At the start of this video, I talked about the first book in this series, and because I liked it so much, I went ahead and bought the next 3. And that is the next 3 books in the Savage Lands series by Stacey Marie Brown. And that is Wildlands, Deadlands, and Badlands. I'm super excited to continue these. These are only like 250, 300 pages each. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, I'm just so excited to get back into the romance and feel all my feelings. I am in the middle of 4-ish books. 2 of them I haven't actually started, but they're buddy reads and I need to get to them immediately, so I'm going to be starting them today. But I've got my trusty little sprint notebook where I write down where I started at the sprint and where I finished at the sprint, and then, you know, do a little math. And then I've also got the total amount of pages of the book and I just subtract and, you know, math. So I have 313 pages left of Elantris. Again, slow going, but we're getting there. So I'm probably going to start with this one. We have 347 pages left of The Shining, which is already a 5-star read for me. Hopefully it stays that way. And then we have 880 pages of Ship of Magic. But, you know, we liking it. We gonna like it. We will. I'm sure we will. And then I have 544 pages of Girl with the Dragon Tattoo to read. And then we will go from there. I started listening to the Game of Thrones audiobook today. Book number 5, so A Dance with Dragons, and I'm 6-ish chapters in, about 105 pages. Loving it so far. My girl Dani is back and I'm here for it. I'm living. And yeah, it's gonna be good. We need to smash these books out. So I will see you soon with another update. Good morning, it is Thursday. I just got out of my first meeting of the day. Been allocated a bunch of work and I'm gonna pop on an audiobook and get to it. So I will update you all soon. what this video even is, because I tried to do a vlog, but it just ended up being a massive book haul and me really filming over 3 days. I'm not very good at this. So, yeah, a few updates. I finished part 1 of Dance with Dragons, which completely was not on my TBR until next month, but you know, it is what it is. I listened to a few books. I read the new Jessica Cain book. I made lots of progress in my other reads. So yeah, still not where I wish I was, considering it's the 25th. But I have a readathon this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget your joke on the way out. You know, I thought about it, and I'm not going to do a joke this video. Instead, I would like to say that my prayers and my thoughts are with Ukraine, and I am completely disgusted with what's going on with Russia right now, and if anyone needs to reach out, just know we have your back, we support you, and I really hope that everyone gets out safe, and those that have gone off to defend their country and their families get back home safe soon. And yeah, lots of love from us over here in Australia.